Hey everyone on YouTube who's looking for a current, up-to-date Buffy Comforter review that's not just opening and talking about, but literally a full review on how it feels and how the first night of the Buffy experience goes. So this is day one. It just arrived on my doorstep and I'm opening it. Much to your surprise, it does happen when you get a package. And like most reviews for this product, this is actually the king size, and it comes with your sleeping mask, which personally I do not use, but you never know. It comes in the box that has my shipping label on it, which I won't show you for obvious reasons. And it looks like a vacuum sealed, customized to keep it nice and secure from all the little critters that crawl around. And it has a very firm seal that's easy to rip open. Okay, initially, when you open it, it does expand. Much like everything that is compressed. When there's volume, you get it. It opens up. Okay, so for me, personally, I care about how products smell, especially if you're going to use it a lot and you want to have an opportunity to know, really, is this worth my time, effort, and energy? I will give them credit where it's due. This company, so far, I'm very pleased with. The product information and the advertisement, although it was bombarding my cookies online, I will admit that I had a huge hard-on for this blanket. Now, as I already stated, this is the king size. I read on reviews that majority of people regretted getting a smaller size. We have a queen bed. It's a sleep number. And we felt that it was best to get one size up just because of how people were like, I regret not getting it. One size up. So, and we are blanket thieves, me and my man. So far, I would say that it's nice and definitely soft. It feels different than Downy. A Downy blanket, as you know, has feathers inside. This just feels like almost like one of those, dang it. Okay. I was going to hopefully do this in one take, but it's not going to happen. Alright. This definitely is soft. It's fluffy, it's beautiful, it's awesome. All around, I'm pretty happy with the way it feels. Now, the true test is going to be tonight. Night one, okay, of this review is I'm a heavy sweater, and it's mostly because my man and I cuddle, and what happens is I sweat because he's basically my furnace. And so what happens is that I end up sweating to the point where we can't cuddle anymore. And it gets gross. So one of the reasons why I wanted this blanket so much was because it prevents you from sweating. It's from what I gathered in my research. So all in all, I give it an A+ on softness and definitely comfort level. It's very lightweight for a king. I mean, it's like very super lightweight. And you can tell that it's not made from cotton. Like, it just has, like, a different feel to it. I mean, my birds combined way more than this. But let's see what the smell is like. Oh, wow. It literally smells like eucalyptus. I'm not even messing. You know when you walk into a Pure One store and you have that, like, smell kind of like cinnamon, but it's like obviously eucalyptus, like that Christmassy smell? It has a hint of that, but then also like that starch smell from a blanket, like a new, like almost like when you sleep in a hotel bed, you get that starchy smell. It smells, but it's clean. It's not. It doesn't smell like nasty or anything. And it has almost like a sweetness of a smell. I can't smell it much on the outside, but on the inside of it, the inside, like right in this crease area, you can smell the eucalyptus for sure. And that wasn't in any single review, okay? So you're welcome. Just because of the smell alone and the feeling of it, I would go ahead and buy. If you're already on the fence about Buffy, go with it, because I haven't even slept with this thing and I already know it's going to help me. Just the calmness, the smell is already relaxing. Okay, so another thing I'm going to talk about is measurement. Okay, this is a queen size bed. It's a sleep number, so it's wide, but it's not a king. Now, this is a king-sized Buffy, which is what I highly recommend for full and queen size, especially if you like to cocoon yourself, like wrap your feet under the blanket like I do. It's to prevent tug-of-war all night with your significant other. If you're one of those people who sleeps halfway under, halfway in, halfway out, that kind of thing, I would maybe just suggest a full-size bed. But if you find that you are struggling getting covers, especially in the winter, you're colder at night, that kind of thing, then definitely get a bigger size. But if you're just yourself and you're cool and you stay in one place all night, every night, I don't know how you do that, but congratulations, and that's awesome. An achievement goes to you. But basically, I would most definitely just suggest, if your life is just yourself and you don't have to really share a bed with anybody and you have a full size or a queen. Obviously, if you have a queen, then get a king size, A full size, you could probably just get a full size Buffy, because if you're not a blanket hog, if at one point you plan on sharing a life with somebody with a Buffy, you don't know what that person is like yet, and you don't want to have to buy another one of these because of the price, I highly recommend the bigger size. If it's somewhere in your head tells you get a bigger size, then get it. I'm not going to fight with that. But it's because of the reviews that I read beforehand on the website that customers were basically happy with it, but regret not getting a bigger size. And that seems to be the cause of concern, is that it runs a little bit smaller than you would think for a regular full-size comforter. And if you hear that howling, he's fine. That's the dog that I have that, let's just say he's special needs. He's fine, though. He's well taken care of. He's just howling. All right. If you have any questions or concerns about Buffy, I'm not the person to go to, which is why the comments are disabled. Now, if you happen to stumble upon these ads where it's like, get the Buffy today, like I did, it really caved on me to get it. The advertising is really non-descriptive. It just shows what could be two female best friends snuggling together on the couch, eating ice cream or something together. And it just sort of says, click to try one. Now, today, for free. Now, we didn't do the trial, so I don't have a review on that. But I will do a follow-up video to add on to this subpar, basically stating how my night went for using the Buffy. I will tell you that I can already tell that it's lightweight on my skin. I only sweat if I'm completely covered, so I'm going to try and do my best with testing it out for the first night the best that I possibly can. But for right now, I would highly recommend it just by the wonderful feeling and the smell. Now that it's opened up, I can really smell it. Anyway, I won't keep you forever. This is not meant to be a video that is, my life story or anything with Buffy. It's just to basically say that, when you're opening a package, you have to be descriptive. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this was descriptive enough for you. And it's a raw footage edit. I'm just going to do the best I can with telling you everything about it to my own knowledge and what I've learned, which is pretty much the same amount of what you've learned, because now, as a possible consumer of Buffy, you're looking at, should I really get it because I'm spending this amount of money? Now, all in all, I don't recommend buying top-of-the-line comforters. I'm not some critic that's like, I have to have the best comforter in the world, but I'm really tired and uncomfortable of sweating at night. It's disgusting, and I'm hoping that this helps me. So, choose wisely with the sizes. I don't want you to regret getting it because you got a small size. That's the only thing that my main concern is for you as a possible consumer. This is in no way credential based on Buffy. I'm not getting paid for this review. I'm certainly not going to get any money from YouTube for doing this. I'm not a paid YouTuber. So even if this ends up going viral, it's mostly because I'm being honest and truthful. And just so you're aware, that's all I wanted for a Buffy review on YouTube. And I figured, if anything, I'm going to go ahead and advertise what I can, because I am in love with this company so far. So, but if anyone wants an extra one of these, oh wow. Okay, I might use it. Never mind. This must be like extra eucalyptus. I can't even find the words to describe this thing.